Hello all. Welcome to another episode of Conscious Manifestation Experiment. Today we will discuss a very important aspect of reality transurfing, which is lifelines. Believe me, this teaching is not commonly found. So make sure you stick till the very end to grasp this powerful concept that will significantly improve your manifestation game. If you want to apply the powerful model of reality transurfing to manifest your desires, then you must grasp the idea of lifelines. And I will tell you that you should learn reality transurfing because it is the best method I have found after researching and applying the law of attraction for over 13 years. But that is just my opinion. Before I can explain lifelines, I need to explain the time dimension and space of variation or alternate space. Let's begin with the time dimension. Time is the fourth dimension we experience in our 3D reality. Because we are living within a 3D reality, we experience time in a distorted way. Science tells us that time is a static dimension just like space. The fact that we experience time to pass is a projection of our minds. Scientifically, we know that all times exist now at the same time. It is just the way all space exists now at the same time. One way to explain time is to compare our reality to a film reel. All the scenes of a movie exist now at the same time. As our bodies and five senses are built for the 3D reality and the movie reel is 3D object in our reality, we are able to observe and interact with the movie reel in various ways. The simplest way to observe the movie reel is to open the reel and look at all the scenes built in the frames at once. However, the purpose of building these movie reels is to watch a movie. How do we do that? With the help of lenses and lights, we project the image on the movie reel to a 2D screen one frame after another. When we decide to watch one frame at a time on the 2D screen while our eyes are situated in a 3D reality, we experience the passing of time. Now, let's take this analogy of the movie reel one step further to really strengthen your understanding of the time dimension. Imagine a man named Bob who lives in the 2D reality. His five senses are built for the 2D reality, meaning he can only sense things that exist within the 2D reality. So if he was watching the movie, he would only be able to see the scenes being played in the movie, but he would have no idea that all the scenes exist now at the same time. Bob has a distorted view of the reality if he is believing only the things that he can only sense from his five senses. Bob now needs to use his other mental faculties to understand the truth. If he wants to understand the nature of the universe, he needs to understand that the past, present and future of the movie exist all at once in a higher dimension, but he can only see one frame that gets projected onto his 2D reality. Just like Bob, we also view world in a distorted manner. The passing of time is an experience we have because we only experience the projection of the fourth dimension, which is time, onto our 3D world. Just like Bob, we can't see that all the realities exist at the same time and any one of the scenes from the movie can be played. At this time, you may be wondering, how does it help us in manifesting our goals? Yes, we know all realities exist at the same time, but do we have any opportunity to play whichever reality we want? After all, Bob could not play whichever movie scene he wanted as he could not interact with the 3D world. To that question, I will say yes, you can. The reason is that you are a multidimensional being and you can signal the universe on which scene to be played. I will cover in future episodes why I and many others in the scientific and spiritual communities claim humans to be multidimensional beings. But for now, take my word for it, as we will discuss how to choose a different reality which will be your new lifeline. Now that you understand time as a dimension, let's discuss the concept, space of variation. Space of variation or alternate space simply refers to the space in the universe where infinite possible realities exist for infinite time. You can choose whichever term you prefer to use. Just like a movie reel, all possible realities for all time exist here and now. There is no past, present and future. Time is as static as space. The reason you experience passing of time is because your eyes are designed to see one frame of reality at a time, just the way Bob was watching the movie in his 2D reality. You are absolutely able to choose a very different reality from your current one. Reality transurfing helps you to make that choice. At first, the realities that exist in the space of variation other than your current reality exist as a non-physical reality. Your consciousness materializes a certain reality from the space of variation. It is like walking through a pitch-dark forest at night with a flashlight. Whenever you direct your flashlight at a certain part in the forest, that part becomes visible. Although the other parts of the forest exist, but they disappear from your vision as soon as you move your flashlight away. The realities that are clustered together in one area of the space of variation are the ones that are the most probable ones to each other. Unless you make a conscious choice, you will experience realities that are close to each other in the space of variation. This is why you may notice patterns in your life that are quite illogical. For example, you may break up with someone and find a new partner. You will most likely notice similar traits in the new partner. Somehow, out of so many options, you ended up with another person so similar to the previous. This is just one of the many common examples. From this point onwards, I will tell you about the practical application techniques that will allow you to choose a new reality. The first thing you need to do is loosen your grip on your current reality. You need to ensure that you are unhooked from any pendulums. I recommend that you learn in detail about pendulums from my video, Reality Transurfing. How to manifest a new reality and ignore your current reality, after watching this one. I will leave a link to the video in the description section. The way you unhook from pendulums and loosen your grip on the current reality is by reducing importance. You reduce importance from both the current reality and the desired reality. You see, when you attach high importance on things in your 3D reality, you zoom in so much that you are unable to see other potential realities. Rather, I should say that your heart is unable to connect to other potential realities in the space of variation. Thus, you are unable to choose a different reality. This brings us the next thing you need to know about choosing different realities from the space of variation. It is that the choosing happens from the heart. You cannot simply use your mind alone to choose a different reality. You need to gain heart-brain coherence. The way to do it is to take a few minutes at a time and focus on your breath as it moves through the heart. Once you focus on the breath for a maximum of 5 minutes, you will feel relaxed. You surely can do it for a longer period of time. At this point, imagine an end scene in first person of your fulfilled desire. Let the feelings be generated within you naturally as you imagine the end scene. Do not force the emotions or feelings. You just focus on the imagining your end scene, the rest should happen naturally. Check your emotions and make sure you are feeling good. In case you do not feel good with the imagination, choose a different end scene that encompasses the idea that your wish is fulfilled. Important thing to note here is that you can still manifest a desire when you feel bad after an imagination. But what will happen is that the circumstances under which you will have your desire manifested will cause you to feel unhappy. Hence, it is best to ensure from the beginning that you are feeling good after you have imagined the end scene. Repeat this process as much as you can, but at least 3 times a day. But make sure you do not attach importance in the practice. Importance makes your heart feel heavy. Anytime you feel heavy about your desired reality or your current reality, reduce importance and visualize your intention. What this practice will do is allow you to choose a different reality from the space of variation. Whatever reality you choose or imagine will be your current reality or your lifeline. The more you detach importance from the 3D reality, the further away you can move from your current area in the space of variation. One last thing. Reality transurfing makes an important distinction between desire and intention. I will cover this aspect in far greater detail in future episodes, so make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit the notification icon. But I will briefly explain something in this episode. Your wish will manifest with your intention only. Desire actually prevents the manifestation. Desire is the feeling in your heart that you have when you do not have your wish fulfilled. Desire is only important for your clarity, as this tells you what you truly want for yourself. Then desire has no importance, so you should drop desire. You must intend without any desire. When you drop importance, your desire drops too. Do not stress, just choose the reality you want. Just make the decision that your wish is now fulfilled. The more importance you drop, the easier it is to do. Thank you for watching till the end. I have left the links for the previous videos on the description section. I recommend you watch those videos to have a better understanding about reality transurfing and manifestation in general. Please subscribe, like and comment on this video, as this helps the channel to grow. Also share this video with people who are interested in topics of manifestation. My goal is to create a community so that we can learn from each other and create some standardized practices for conscious manifestation. Please let me know what you think about this video in comment section below. Thank you for watching and happy manifesting.